Now, what I wish to propose is that putting a computer inside the circle of empathy, which is essentially the idea of artificial intelligence, is fundamentally an incompetent idea. It's very much like trying to not kill bacteria, which would force you to never brush your teeth and essentially die. You can't do it. And in the same way, to treat computers as being alive ultimately is an absurd task that is not what it initially seems to be. And I wish to describe my reasons for saying that and some of the reasons that I think there are much better approaches to getting the advantages of new mathematical and engineering techniques that are usually described as AI, but we can get those benefits without the myth-making, without the storytelling, without the theology of AI. Now, I call it a theology because within the tech world, artificial intelligence has become very much like a religion. Specifically, it's taken on a quality that is similar to a medieval religion. The adherents are extremely influential. If you're not familiar with this culture, you might think I'm exaggerating, but for instance, Ray Kurzweil, who's the chief engineer of Google, says things that are more extreme than what I'm about to say all the time. And so in the new theology, it goes like this. We are building these intelligent machines. They are improving faster than we can, so they will at some point surpass us, just like a jet plane would surpass a race car. And when they surpass us, they will be the most intelligent machines. They will be the dominant life form. It's a religious project. This new, faster machine will inherit the project of life from us. It will take over as the major life form on the planet. Those who are close to the machine at that time might have their brains uploaded and achieve the experience of immortal life within the new giant artificial intelligence. Until then, the first duty of everybody is to share all their data, because the data is what will make up the new artificial intelligence. And this is a fascinating point, because you might think, why are companies like Google and Facebook so greedy for all this data? Can it really possibly make them more money from their advertising to follow your expressions and all these things? Can it really, really do that? And the answer is not really, a little bit. But the deep driver is actually this religion. Google says it's only being an advertising company temporarily, and it's trying to win the AI race, and that's what it's doing with the data. And when I say Google says, I mean the founders and the people who control Google, like Larry Page, say this very literally. So this is not an inference or a clever restatement. This is simply a report of the literal statement as it is made. So this obviously does bear many similarities to medieval religions. The true believer can get immortality. The non-believer is consigned to death. There'll be an apocalyptic event that ends everything we know. This is called the singularity, when the machines take over. And we're supposed to like that because the machines will be better. They'll be smarter. That is approximately the theology. Now, I would like to examine why I think this is a terrible